there's room in people's consumption habits to also consume this kind of content and not have it necessarily take away from the more prestige premium Hollywood programming that they're used to watching as well. I mean, yes, there is always that fight for the attention economy,
But they
but
can coexist.
they absolutely can. I think the reason that Hollywood has gotten so interested in microdramas and a little bit, hand wringing about it in some instances is that it's because these are productions that are using legitimate, in some cases, Hollywood crew members who are off work other projects, actors who maybe haven't yet made it into, the kind of Hollywood acting ecosystem. It from a production standpoint, looks a lot more like a Hollywood production than it does a TikTok or a YouTube production. But it's helpful to think about it more in that latter category of kind of social entertainment almost.
Right. I think you're onto something there with the idea that that's why it poses more of an existential threat to the legacy system. And now we're seeing all these legacy players roll in. You and I talked to the CEO of MicroCo, Jana Wennegrade, who used to be the co-president at Showtime for a long time. She and former Warner Brothers and NBCU vet Susan Rovner, are going to be part of this venture from Lloyd Braun, who is obviously, the former ABC and WME chair. This is I think the first American Hollywood company that's really trying to get a footprint on this space. And I think the question here is, does this give microdramas a real whiff of credibility? Or is this kind of dumb money that's chasing a trend now when you see these legacy players enter a market?
Well, I think it's interesting because Hollywood typically takes a while to embrace new technology or new forms of storytelling. And this is one that I think that they've actually embraced pretty quickly, which tells me that the folks who are looking at this space are seeing real opportunity. And it's happening at a moment when obviously Hollywood is struggling. There's been a decline in overall production. Fewer people have jobs right now. So how exciting that there is a space where people who have Hollywood skills, whether on the kind of producing network exec side or on the, craftsperson side, can actually put those skills to work and make something. That's pretty cool and that's exciting.